Mahrez. Van Massoud is backed up. Riyad Mahrez goes on. It's a great stop first time. Second time, it's tucked in. And the offside flag denies an opening goal here. Albarican was so good on his toes.
Which I think means that midfield area just becomes... Oh, it's lovely.
Benzema's free. Karim Benzema into the box. Denied by the right foot of Mendy. And don't they look a better side when they go forward with a bit of pace? Firmino, brilliantly through the middle. Here comes Franck Kessie. The angle got tight. He didn't hit it left-footed. But he might get a second go here, and he's barged to the ground by Luis Felipe, who is a very strong man in his own right, and Kessie's going to need attention.
Oh, and both of them, eyes on the ball. We're talking milliseconds.
Whether there's any more lasting impact, we shall only find out in the next couple of minutes. Fabinho. Mourinho lays it off into Benzema, who had so much time. Karim Benzema. The thumb is up. I didn't see the flag go up, Dean, did you?
I didn't. Just wondered, did he get... He didn't. It would have been offside. Maybe he knew.
Kessie. Lovely little flick over the top. Lifted over the top by Mahrez toward the back post. Kessie! Oh, from Kessie! Down but never out. What a volley! Ahli lead in the derby. The man who refused to leave the field
is so good, because he could have just put that back across the 6-yard box. He doesn't. He spots Kessie that's there. He just nods it into his way. Kante doesn't see the danger, and how well does he control that left foot, side foot volley? Just guides it into the corner.
Big game players performing on the big stage. This is what this league is all about now. Alamar. Kessie. Not quite. Wasn't a great pass that by Albarican, but as you said, Dean, he's right up there in the front line. Now let's see what they can do the other way. Ittihad. The break is on with Kante, who drives forward. They're leaving him to drive into the penalty box, and he's pulled it wide of that far post.
Well, in the end, he had to go on his own. And when he bursts forward, you're probably not going to catch him once he's away. It's a good run from Mourinho. It's really good defending, by the way. Chances. I think that's really good, clever defending.
Mahrez crosses. I think it looked close from some parts of this vast stadium, but Mendy not really troubled by that. The 3 points here, of course, get Yeslenko right back in the argument to the top. Benzema won that little argument to take it the other way. Hamdallah. Conte waiting for it to drop. Karim Benzema gets it down. Hits the post. He beat Mendy, but he couldn't put it in the net. What a let-off.
Nipped it past Mendy, who came out brilliantly, to be fair, to narrow that.
I think he had Kessie in his sights, and it may have just disturbed his concentration a little bit, but he did well to fight back, and helped out by Conte. Ittihad come again. Fabinho. One or two scorchers in derbies from distance. On Merseyside, playing for Liverpool against Everton. Now he gives it to Benzema, and Benzema goes on. Mendy just sticks out a leg. It's a brilliant build-up, but it did not have the finishing touch that Ittihad had craved, with the strikers closing in on it.
Doesn't commit though, does he, Mendy? I think those changes have made a difference as well.
And again they make headway. It's just wide of the post.
And Ittihad have taken real advantage with their tempo.
Conte, deflection on it, works out all right for Mendy. Somehow, Ahli have survived to the 70th minute. For Mourinho. It's a great block. Coronado can't wriggle his way through. It's going to go in now, surely. It has to. It has to be Karim Benzema. Ahli have cracked. Benzema has done it. and how they deserve it, Ittihad. They've been all over Ahli all through the second half. The referee Macchieli is talking to the VAR team. Dean, do you have a view on that?
I didn't see a lot in that, to be honest. Seemed like a fair challenge. Saad there just completely committed himself, and look at that. That is improvisation, that is thinking on the spot.
Coronado is the player for Ittihad.
Coronado stepping on the foot. How much influence does that have?
The goal is disallowed. And what a game it is. It dropped for Firmino. Fabinho knew he'd be there. It's Firmino! Still alive. Vega tried to turn it back into the danger zone. Not quite. Can't have that.
Firmino looking for that far corner.
Their belief hasn't been broken. And now they're starting to probe forward, Ahli. It's still alive here. Vega couldn't get it down under control. So many class players. There'll be no panic, Dean, from Ittihad. They know that it's not a question of getting the ball in the net in a hurry. The question is getting the ball in the net, and they've got the wherewithal to do it. And they come again. Conte, what a save that is by Mendy, and what a night he's having here. Mendy in goal.
Does he ever take a bad touch? I mean, just into his path, just to then outside of the right foot into Kante's brilliant save. How many times is he going to use that right boot of his, Edouard Mendy?
Oh, it's a great win by Conte. Who else? Benzema! It's offside again. It won't count. It will not count. And even his heart will now surely break.
To put this away. By the way, N'Golo Kante again. Just finding that space, but he's gone too early. He's tired.
I'm not going to say definitively, even now, it's all done. They give it to Benzema once more. It's wide. Maybe not the best choice. Ahli have done it. They've waited a while for a derby, but when it came along, it was an epic. Back in the big time this season.